Hello there.
Hello and welcome back to the D-COT disCast. I'm your host Steve, and today is January 20th, 2023. We are jabbering about the new Annual Passholder magnet, Journey of Water timeline update, Festival of the Arts, the Flower and Garden Festival dates, TRON previews, Disneyland's Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway, and more. Annual pass holders can start picking up their complimentary magnet at Epcot. This year, the featured character is our big-eared friend, Dumbo. Pass holders can visit Creation Shop from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. until February 20th, 2023 to pick up the magnet while supplies last. There is no virtual queue to pick up the magnet, only a traditional standby queue. Each pass holder must be present to collect the magnet and show their valid annual pass card, linked Magic Band, or Disney Magic Mobile Pass, and a government-issued photo ID to receive a magnet. So I was there on when they started passing them out. Actually, I didn't know it was the first day on Wednesday, but I'll get to more of my visit at Epcot on Wednesday later. But the line was already long when I got there. It was like 9:30 or something in the morning. But I'll talk more about that later. While we're on the topic of Epcot, Disney World has announced the 2023 Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival dates. Here's the announcement. Beginning March 1st and continuing through July 5th, the stunning festival features alluring gardens, whimsical topiaries, lively entertainment, beautiful merchandise, and delightfully fresh cuisine. New topiaries of Mirabelle, Antonio, Isabella, and Luisa from Encanto will be near the Epcot main entrance. A new Princess Tiana topiary will be at the American Adventure. Returning topiaries include Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, and Tick-Tock Croc, Figment, Anna and Elsa, and more. The Garden Walks concert series will be back at the American Gardens Theater. The musical lineup will be released soon. Now, I've always been a fan of this festival. I love what Disney does on the grounds with the beautiful array of flowers and topiaries. Although the Festival of the Arts is growing on me too, it just doesn't last as long as the others. Over to the Magic Kingdom, where everyone is excited for the opening of TRON Light Cycle Run. Disney announced that cast members, DVC members, and annual pass holders will get special previews before it opens to everyone, and we now have the dates for those cast member previews. Cast member previews for TRON Light Cycle Run will take place between February 6th and March 3rd. Eligible cast members can register for previews starting on January 30th. Cast members will be allowed to bring up to 3 guests with them to the preview. Each person can only register for one preview experience. Disney also stated that Magic Kingdom cast members will have cast-exclusive early access preview opportunities in early February. I'm hoping that on January 30th, Michelle can get on there and pick up a spot, and I can get my butt over to try out the TRON Light Cycle Run. That looks like such a fun ride. Bob Iger, Josh D'Amaro, and Jeff Vail are touring Walt Disney World together. The 3 caballeros have been spotted visiting Disney World over these past few days. While Josh D'Amaro and Jeff Vail are spotted at Disney parks relatively frequently, Chapek was rarely seen.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is the first time Iger has been seen in the park since his return as CEO. All 3 are walking the parks together gives the opportunity to discuss issues and changes as a group. This will always have a positive impact because it gives guests the feeling of being heard and that leadership really does care about us. I think these guys were at Epcot when I was there on Wednesday, and I just missed them. Well, speaking of which, let me share my Epcot visit with you. Story time! This past Wednesday, I took a trip over to Epcot to check out the Festival of the Arts, which began last Friday. I entered the park around 9:05 a.m. and saw the Golf Ball Glory attraction was a 5-minute wait. Nice! I walked right on, and as I was in the ride vehicle, still in the loading bay, the ride stopped. No problem, it should be back up shortly, I thought to myself. 5 minutes passed, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It got to the point where I actually took out my laptop and I set it up. I should have took a picture. I set it up in the ride vehicle, connected to my phone as a hotspot. Actually, no, I connected to Disney's Wi-Fi, and I got some work done. I literally had my laptop open in Spaceship Earth ride vehicle doing work while I waited for it to come back on. Anyway, so the ride was still down after 15 minutes, right? And then just shortly after that, it came back, started back up, and I made my way up into the mammoth scene, and it stopped again. Not again. But this time it was only for 2 minutes. And I'm like, is this going to be a thing as we're going through? I was hoping a 5-minute wait, I can get on, get off, and make my way to UK. But anyway, after my journey through Spaceship Earth, I headed to my favorite spot to work from the UK. I was there until about 1:45, and then I did my walk around the World Showcase, checking out all the amazing artwork, all the vendors, all different tents that they had, and I had fun contributing to this year's mural. It was Figment. One of the tents has these really neat vinyls of the classic characters, and the artist is Joe Ledbetter. They're in the style of the new Mickey Mouse cartoons. My brother was at Epcot last Friday, and he said the place was packed because he was there to sign these statues. So my brother didn't get a chance to get his signed, but he sent me a list of times that Joe Ledbetter, his nickname is J-Led, would be there when he would be there signing this week, so I made sure that I would be there to get it. As I approached the tent, I saw him there, and there was no line, so I thought that was awesome. So I picked up my 3 vinyls, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, all in color, as he also had black and white versions available, but I like the way the colored ones looked. And before he signs, J-Led opens the box for you, obviously. How else is he going to sign it? And when he opened up my Donald, he said, "Wow, you got one of the special ones." And I was confused. I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. But he said, he told me to look at the color of Donald's shirt, and it's black. And only one of 6 has this. I'm like, what? That is sick. That's awesome. So I took a closer look at it, and the Donald's supposed to have the typical blue shirt, but this one has a black shirt. So pretty neat. I'm going to have to take some pictures of all the 3 statues, and I'll post it on D-COT's Instagram and Facebook. So make sure you check it out. It's pretty neat. And then after that, I exited the park and said sayonara for another day. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana at Epcot, has an opening date, and emails to Disney Visa cardholders was sent out, and Disney provided an updated timeline. Previously, Disney has only advised that Journey of Water would open late 2023, but in the email, it stated, "This fall, you won't want to miss the debut of Journey of Water, inspired by Moana at Epcot. This new exploration trail will connect guests to the story of our planet's water." So if you're heading over to Epcot this fall of 2023, you might just be able to enjoy the newest attraction, Journey of Water. I have yet to check out Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Voyage, but check this out. Disney is canceling multiple voyages. Voyages beginning on the following dates have been canceled and are no longer available according to the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser calendar. July 4th, 12th, 17th, and August 1st, 7th, 15th, 27th, September 4th, and 12th. Disney's calling guests affected by the cancellations and offering to move them to different voyages at a 50% discount. And demand for this expensive Star Wars experience has fallen significantly, with some voyages operating at only 25% capacity. Maybe they should lower the price? Let's go to the resorts. California Grill at Disney's Contemporary Resort is proud to announce a new 3-course menu. Beginning April 1st, 2023, California Grill will offer a 3-course selection menu featuring contemporary market-inspired cuisine. Savor the gourmet flavors of the new 3-course selection menu at California Grill. Plan to book your reservation starting January 31st, and the 3-course includes lemon chiffon cake, fire-roasted venison, and goat cheese ravioli. Today in Disney history, on January 20th, 1962, a mere 389 guests entered Disneyland on this very rainy day. Due to the weather, the park only stayed open for 3 hours. Crazy. In 2005, Walt Disney World announced that River Country, a water park opened since 1976 and last operated in November 2001, will remain closed permanently. See you later, River Country. Over at Disneyland, it was announced on Wednesday that Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will use a virtual queue when it opens on January 27th, 2023. To experience Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway when the attraction opens, guests will need to join the complimentary virtual queue, which is only accessible via the Disneyland app. There will not be a standby line for this attraction at this time. The virtual queue enrollment times will be twice daily at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Pacific time. You may also get quicker entry to this attraction with the purchase of an individual Lightning Lane arrival window subject to availability. This is very similar to what we're dealing with at Guardians of the Galaxy at Epcot. Who doesn't like sugar for breakfast? Who likes a crunchy with some cow juice? Moo moo. What if it was shaped like Mickey heads? Oh, if you said me, then this is for you. Disney is celebrating its 100th with Disney 100 post-breakfast cereals. The Disney 100 Post cereals are available in a fruity-flavored Mickey Mouse head-shaped variety and a confetti cake flavor, both available at major grocery retailers nationwide. There is also a special edition, of course, of the new confetti cake cereal, which will also be available in a Mickey Mouse themed collector's metal tin exclusively at Walmart.com in limited quantities. The limited edition collectible Mickey Mouse themed metal tin will retail for $40 and contains an exclusive cardboard cereal box with classic Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse in front of the words Disney 100 Years of Wonder. The Post logo at the top of the box is also retro, throwing back to the cereal brand's early days, as well as Post's original collaboration with Disney all the way back to 1934.
That's it from the D-COT disCast. Thank you for listening. Have a fantastic Friday.
Thank you!
Over to the Magic Kingdom, where everyone is excited for the opening of TRON right cycle doopa. Still at Epcot, Journey of Water inspired by Moana has an opening date. An email was sent to Visa.
That's it from the D-COT.